Umar Akmal, another excitement machine. He's got the fluoro sunscreen on. He had the fluoro footy boots on as well in the warm-ups.
In the world of cricket, few names have sparked as much excitement and disappointment as Umar Akmal, a prodigy with the world at his feet. A talent so raw and electric that he was compared to the greats. But somewhere along the way, the spark faded, the promise unfulfilled. This is the story of Umar Akmal, the rise, the fall, and the unanswered question, what went wrong?
Doubt about that. Here he goes again. And that's bigger.
It all began in 2009. A young Umar Akmal burst onto the international scene with a century on Test debut against New Zealand. The cricketing world took notice. Here was a player with flair, fearlessness, and an uncanny ability to dominate bowlers.
Screen. And that's left that gap, which Malik has found.
His ODI debut was no different. A blistering 102 against Sri Lanka, announcing himself as Pakistan's next big thing.
Couldn't pull it back. Well, that's hit hard, too hard. Can't stop it, Smith, that long on. 17 off the first 5 deliveries of the 11th over. Pakistan are definitely on the
well, for a while, Umar Akmal was unstoppable. His audacious stroke play.
And very, very skillful. We'll talk about young Mohammed Amir.
His ability to handle pressure and his infectious energy made him a fan favorite.
Oh, very clever. Really, Mitchell Johnson has done absolutely nothing wrong there, and he's got
Comparisons to Javed Miandad and Inzamam ul-Haq were thrown around. The future looked blindingly bright. Umar Akmal's career was dotted with moments of sheer brilliance. His 94 against Australia in 2010 T20 World Cup semi-final, where he almost single-handedly took Pakistan to the finals. His match-winning 102 against Sri Lanka in 2014 under immense pressure. There were the performances that made you believe he was destined for greatness. But even at his peak, there were cracks, the occasional reckless shots, the lack of consistency, and whispers of attitude problems. Yet the talent was undeniable.
Well, has he got it over the man there? Yes, he has.
Umar Akmal was a star, and the world was his stage.
Matter to him whether he's playing against Australia or India.
Fastest ever Pakistan 2020-50 comes up in just 21 deliveries.
Then came the fall, a series of poor performances, disciplinary issues, and off-field controversies began to overshadow his talent. Umar Akmal was dropped from the national team, not once, but multiple times. The controversies piled up, fines for misconduct, clashes with coaches, and a shocking ban for failing to report a spot-fixing approach. His reputation took a nosedive, and once promising star became a cautionary tale. By 2020, Umar Akmal was handed a 3-year ban for corruption. The cricketing world shook its head in disbelief. How had it come to this? So, what went wrong? Talent alone is never enough. Umar Akmal's downfall was a combination of poor discipline, lack of focus, and an inability to handle the pressure of international cricket. He was a player who thrived on natural ability but failed to put in the hard work needed to sustain that.
Straight. The key is hitting it straight. They both haven't looked too square.
While his contemporaries like Virat Kohli and Ken Williamson evolved and improved, Umar Akmal stagnated. The result? A career that promised so much but delivered so little. Today, Umar Akmal is a shadow of the player he once was. His ban has been served, but the damage to his career is irreplaceable. At 33, he's a free agent, playing in obscure leagues, far from the limelight he once commanded. Umar Akmal's story is a reminder that talent is just the beginning. Discipline, hard work, and humility are what separates the greats from the could-have-beens. For Umar Akmal, the cricketing world will always wonder, what if? While the rise and fall of Umar Akmal is a tale of unfulfilled potential, a cautionary reminder of how quickly the brightest stars can fade, his story is not just about cricket, it's about the choices we make and the legacy we leave behind. For Umar Akmal, the curtain has fallen, but for the rest of us, his story serves as a lesson. Talent may open the doors, but it's character that keeps you in the room. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
And to hit Morne Morkel back over his head that far is really something. That is a superb finish.